Are you a butt tucker? Do you constantly posteriorly tilt the pelvis when you're standing or when you're doing exercises like these wall bridges or these lunges? And have you been told that posterior tilting is the proper way to stand or the more optimal way to move or the fix for your back or hip pain? There's nothing wrong with using or doing a posterior tilt, but you need options. When we overtuck or tuck too much all the time, we only work the muscles of the posterior hip and abdominal wall in a concentric way and miss out on the lengthening of the posterior hip, hamstrings, pelvic floor, and abdominal wall. We need to be able to do both, explore both, and have options for better length-tension relationships and movement variability, as well as muscle loading through the core, hips, and posterior pelvic floor. So try this. Switch up your exercises. You can practice hinges where you open up the posterior hip, lengthening and loading the glutes, hammies, and pelvic floor. Or practice some of that same work in lunges where you just switch that loading focus to the back of the hip. The internet is a funny place that likes to polarize and demonize movement and specific postures. But remember, there's not just one way to move or a right or wrong way to move. We're designed to move and be and live and breathe in a bunch of different ways. So stay open to the possibilities and keep exploring.